Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. What do I sacrifice? Everything! Man, I love that. That was episode 10, I think, and then episode 11 we just had of Andor. So, on this channel recently I've been talking a lot about Haslab. A lot of attention has gone to the Tydirium. That's only because I'm thinking about the 40th anniversary and stuff, and then I pointed the fact that the most important thing was the fact that it's not been upgraded in size since the 80s, that vehicle. Even that one up there from 2006 is the same mold as the 80s model. But, so what else could we get for a Haslab? Well, one thing that's definitely jumped up the league, or the leaderboard, for me recently was Luthen's ship. Oh. Now, I always loved it, right? You know, right from the second I saw the cockpit area. The outside of it, I looked at it and I kind of got a vibe of like, I've seen it before, it was something familiar, and dare I say that, was it O.O.K's ship, whatever that thing was in Tross? Maybe on the outside reminded me a little bit of the shape of that. But anyway, let's cut to the chase here. Haslab, yes or no? Well, for me personally, the way my frame of mind is right now, thinking about that series, loving it and all that, I would love it. I would hand over money for that. No question. Because, and this is the reason why. Well, let's talk about the features of it, right? Let's have a look at this. The reason I've got this down from the shelf is because there are lights on the back of this thing of Luthen's that remind me a little bit of the Sith Infiltrator, which is Darth Maul's ship. You know, green and I think it's a kind of a green tone. What do you want to call it? An exhaust port, whatever you call that, and the vents of the ships with the lights on the back. What the hell's going on with the focus? Just bear with me. Stay with me. With me. And this has got that, I think. I don't know if they light up or not, but still, that's a feature I recognise. It's got flaps on it like a one of those TIE Strikers. You must excuse me, there's a lot of vehicles I'm going to be talking about right now that I don't own. The TIE Striker, I have one boxed, but I never opened it because it's not the best. It's not been weathered and everything, but it kind of reminds me of like one of those. And also the other ship that I really want to talk about now, and I in itself would love to be a Haslab, is Dash Rendar's ship. Where's Dash? He's over here. There's a little bit of a Shadows of the Empire shelf going on here. I've got all these corner shelves with loads of stuff going on, but I decided to put these here just temporarily just to see what they look like. I've actually bought another one of these, which I'm going to have around there for my expanded universe things. But still, Dash Rendar's ship, which you can buy. It was in like 1995 or 96, around that era. The only thing you'd be buying that for, ladies and gentlemen, is to display it and have it looking like the ship. But you can't go in it because in the ship, in the game, you could get inside it. Or it had like almost, well, it had the same kind of window as the Falcon, but it had a living area. I think maybe even a chessboard. All the features you'd expect a shrunken down Falcon to have. I'm going to take this off right now because I want to talk about that as well. So unfortunately, they will never ever bring out the Outrider again. If they did, I'd be jumping for joy. And if they made it bigger and gave it an interior, I'd love it. But this ship right now of Luthen's, right, is your best chance to get another ship that's of that Corellian variety. Now, the windows of Luthen's ship was just, I just fell in love with it. As soon as I saw him sat in the cockpit, you know, looking out through that type of, it's almost like it's like that, but a little bit more on the side, maybe. Like a fraction of it, maybe a third of that, if it was a full circle. Maybe think of the Outrider, basically, and the only thing this thing's got going for it now is, I'm talking about Luthen's ship, right? The fact that it's a new product, you know, given that Disney or whoever has wanted to push Reva lightsabers on us, there's every chance that they could push or go ahead with this vehicle, not that vehicle, but Luthen's vehicle for Haslab. I would bloody buy it. I don't know about you, but I'm loving the series, have done right from the beginning. I know there's more popularity going. There's loads of pros and cons for this. One of the things I'd say is that there's been countless articles about how bad the ratings have been for Andor. And that is a sad thing. However, one would hope that they are going up, because I'm certainly watching it again and again. I've never watched a Disney Plus series as many times as this. As in, I watch it once, I've watched it twice, I've watched it thrice. You know what I mean? I love it. I hope their numbers are going up now. It's a new product. They like to push new stuff. So there's that. And as for the ship itself, oh, good God almighty, that is unbelievable. As I said, loved it right from the first time it appeared, but I love it a whole lot more now. I don't know if it was lightsabers coming out the side of it. Some people are saying that, like Mr. H said that. For me, I saw lasers. I saw red lasers come out a little bit like, where is it now? I keep talking about this every time we talk about Haslab. That thing there, don't ever forget in Attack of the Clones, when that thing landed, do you remember those kick-ass lasers that came out, man? That's the first time I saw a laser beam like that, other than blaster fire that just comes out in little kind of pellets, but like a beam laser. Anyway, you saw that come out of Luthen's ship. Brilliant. What a getaway. Sorry about the spoilers there if you haven't seen it, but there you go. That's all I really want to say. I would back it. Would they do it though? Oh man, I'd love it if they did. But if I had a league table now of Haslab once, it would be that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Another idea for Haslab. Sandcrawler's still number one. That would be the absolute peach of a deal. But anyway, let me know your thoughts below. Thank you for watching one more time. This has been only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.